Checking for opponent estimated wait time. Opponent is ready.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Hey, gun. He's coming in motion.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
The ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Garoppolo looks to throw. Screenplay, McKinnon. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory.
Goal at the 6-yard
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
First and goal from the 6. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3-and-out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3-and-out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3-and-out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit
Sometimes
better.
It's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
53's the mark. 53. Check 53. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
They'll take over first.
When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. A quick slant to Hill. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back, though, and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do, man. You got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands, though.
Yeah. Well.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even...
Now Garoppolo lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Nick Bosa in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll roll him out right. He'll try and run it. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A heck of an effort there on the scramble. Leaves him with just 3rd and a yard. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup.
First down, Kansas City.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
On 2nd and 1, Mahomes, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Mahomes now to throw. Escaping the pressure. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Boy, so if you are scoring at home, Charles, and God bless you if you are, but that's now 3 drives and 3 touchdowns.
So in a baseball game, wouldn't that wreak havoc on your scorecard?
Yes.
I mean, with all the action that's happening now, how they got here, whatever cliche you want to bring into it, they're locked into a groove, they're clicking on all cylinders. Bottom line, they're piling up the points.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, Charles, let's step aside, different topic here for a second. Unfortunately, the NFL lost a legend earlier in this first month of the 2020 season. Hall of Fame running back Gale Sayers passed away at 77. And Sayers, the youngest man ever inducted to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, was just 34 years of age when he got that honor back in 1977.
And a big reason why? He had to retire early. He only played 7 years in the NFL. But what a run before injuries really cut his career short. In fact, he played the equivalent of 4 full seasons out of those 7 that he played because of injuries. But he was first-team All-Pro 5 times, led the league in rushing twice, and still holds the record for kickoff return average this many years after he retired. Commissioner Roger Goodell called him one of the finest men in NFL history. And I can tell you this, partner, one of the most exciting players we'll ever see.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Jordan Reed, 27 yards. And the 49ers get a score closer.
Point after.
It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Makes the score. Chiefs 21, 49ers 7. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Here's Mecole Hardman. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big pickup of 38.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. Now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
It's Kelsey on the ground. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Here we go. Play 20. Watch the pass. 53 to Mike.
Garoppolo on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw is Garoppolo. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chris Jones able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon.
Second down.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Fields this way up at the 17. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A false start backs them up 5, first and 15. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. And a nice run to get him past the original line of scrimmage. A gain of 7. It's second and 8 now. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down to the 29-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
24 yards.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Forced out to his left. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 39 yards there, a big one.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. They hand it off to Mostert. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Here's Mostert. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Second and goal from inside the 5. To throw, it's Garoppolo. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Push him back. Let's go, let's go. And we got
Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the 49ers are back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Here's Hardman on the return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
Chiefs.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
14.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And again, it's Mahomes. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the 2nd half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
53's the mark. 53. Check 53.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And this one complete to Reed. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Let's get off the field.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And no, it's incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
The Niners 44-yard
Down left side, a completion to his tight end. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
7. And the first down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
6. At the
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Boy, tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. That catch good for only a couple. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter.
Here we go. By 20. Check 53. I'm coming. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike. 21. Here we go. I got it.
Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. The Niners on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
53 is the mark. 53. Check 53.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one. No gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And they'll get him down right about the 20. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory,
but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense
They should have put a stamp on me in the
He is
locker room.
into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little, too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
One final try now for Garoppolo. And he's brought down. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And the Chiefs have got it. And with that, they should have a victory as well. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, but he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over. But, Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that one-score game. We all knew what was coming, the Hail Mary. They just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy. Someone is not.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.
Post-game report player stats. Entering. Player name. QB. Attempts 21. Passing yards 2. Completion percentage 6. Passing touchdowns 2. Interceptions 3. AVG yard. Longest pass 57. Rushing selected. 20. Longest run of the day. 20-yard runs. Yards after contact 82. Broken tackles 1. Fumbles 0. Touchdowns 1. Average yards per carry 15.3. Yards 100. Attempts 8. Receiving selected. Receptions 6. Receptions 4. Receptions 3. Receptions 2. Receiving yards 10. Receiving yards 106. Receiving yards 70. Receiving yards 59. Receiving yards 30. Receiving yards. Receiving yard. Average yards per reception 5. Average yards per reception. Average yards per average yards per reception. TD reception 0. TD reception. TD run. Dropped passes 1. Drop. Longest reception 13. Longest reception 21. Blocking selected. Sacks allowed 1. Sacks allowed 2. Defensive selected. Team player tackles 4. Tackles 3. Tackles 2. Tackles 2. Tackles 2. Tackles 2. Tackles 2. Tackles 2. Tackles 4. Tackles 4. Tackles 3. Tackles 4. Tackles 6. Tackles 5. Tackles 4 loss 0. Tackles 4 QB sacks 0.0. QB sacks interception 0. Interception average pass deflections 1. Pass deflections 1. Scoring summary, total, Casey, Seattle, Casey, Teal, Casey, P. Mahone, 5, SF, J. Reed, 27-yard pass from J. Garofalo, SF, J. Kittle, 3-yard, Casey, T. Kels, 13-yard pass from P. SF, R. Master, 87-yard run to PT, 0-1, team stats, total offense home, rushing yards home 1 win, passing yards home 1, first downs, KR yards home, total yards, turnovers home 2 play, third down CONT home 1 to, fourth down C, 2 point, red zone TV home 1 away, red zone, penalty, possession time home 11-17 away 8:43, play, post, finish, team, view highlights. Five, 4, 5, 0, 0, 130, 225. Zero, 1, 2, 347. .45 119 entering info 045 5 456 5 0 0 0 0 14 2 2. Finish game. Entering online hub screen, you have my leaderboard is top 1. Compare stats.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve.
Entering online hub screen, you have